Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Back in again, and I said I wasn't gonna do it in my karmic reading. But I've come back in to tap into this King of Swords' energy. It's a very manipulative, half-truth kind of energy. To me, it feels like some kind of inspirational, motivational speaker that this third-party karmic energy, Queen of Swords in the reverse, goes to in regards to come out of an energy of inner conflict and confusion with self and those around her or him, however it resonates. How to avoid these energies of these towers that's reoccurring within their life. But what's taking place is that this Queen of Swords is got caught up in the confusion of the Parro of the Tarot, as I've titled the previous reading. I read the card wrong in regards to the traditional meaning of what the tarot means of the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I read it intuitively in my last reading as this Queen of Swords wants to come out of confusion. That's an intuitive message. Coming back into this message, I now see it as a traditional way, as tarot would explain the Seven of Cups in the reverse, as this King of Swords is causing more confusion for this Queen of Swords to do the transformational work of coming out of this confusion, of inner confusion and confusion around with others around, people, places and things. And rings. I feel like this King of Swords is, through their readings or through whatever they're hearing, has said that there's some kind of success coming. Are you ready? I feel like this is something that this Queen of Swords is hearing, not from just one reader, but from a few readers. I kind of picked up the energy of 2, 4, 6, 8 in the last reading. There could be a 8 individuals that this Queen of Swords is listening to, saying that the Divine Masculine is going to come back after some time of separation. What made me want to come back is because I sense that this Queen of Swords wants change. But it's just the wrong information, misguided, half-truths. Is the reason why this card here has come out. How teachable are you? Maybe you're the 9th person that this Queen of Swords in the reverse has come to in regards to healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you're the 9th one to help come to this energy of completion. I was writing this down after I was, uploading the other two. So I said, someone is reading, documenting their journey, steps, movements, whereabouts. Then it started to get a little bit like, yeah, it's almost like that kind of stalker energy. Someone's tracking your movements. And then I was tapping into common denominator, problem, solution, conclusion. Someone's looking to see what it is that they've got in common with you. And this is the reason why the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is both out, because someone's trying to look for what they've got in common, that common denominator, what someone's been through, how they've overcome it, and if there's anything that they can pick out of it that can help them within their situation. And then I pick up here, teacher, coach, leader, psychic reader, someone delivering half-truths, not speaking facts. False prophecy is telling you one thing, but sees and knows there's something else. Keeps you wanting more. I feel this Queen of Swords is listening to multiple motivational speakers, readers, leaving them more confused than ever because the success is not coming. Most probably paid for transformations in success, but it's not coming into fruition. Searching for divinity, more righteous ways of living, seeking knowledge and wisdom to come out of conflict, wanting to forget about what could have been. That pre-empress engagement, broken engagements energy, non-committal, wasted time. Someone has got this King of Swords number. Someone sees straight through this King of Swords and the illusions that they're spreading. Paying out too much money in the hope to come out and out of this inner conflict and need to go back to the drawing board before getting burned. Because they say when you play with fire, you will get burned. Although I'm picking up on an energy that has played with fire. Fire you know when they say an eye for an eye, kind of an energy. So anyway, playing games of an energy. I'm gonna go tap back into. So the last previous reading for the Queen of Swords in the reverse could have been for some energies. This is another reading now in regards to what is this King of Swords saying that's causing more confusion for this Queen of Swords here in the reverse, that's preventing this transformation of coming through, that's just keep on causing these towers, these rifts I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Swords and the messages that's being received by the Queen of Swords in regards to this energy of the Seven of Swords. So we're clarifying the Seven of Swords because something's being said that's keeping this Queen of Swords in confusion. So it says, doing my own thing, which is a positive thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Tell me more about this message that this King of Swords. Yeah, look, we've got here. Lies keep on growing. Manipulation. Stagnation. It says spring renewal. So it could be that this speaker, through their readings and their messages, have made this Queen of Swords believe that in the spring that there was going to be some kind of renewal. But spring has passed. I mean, where I am in the UK, we're now in winter. I'm having lack of patience. Anything else that this King of Swords has said within the Seven of Swords energy that's keeping this Queen of Swords in the reverse? I feel like this Queen of Swords also is not being using good discernment, not picking sense out of nonsense. It's almost like this Queen of Swords in the reverse is listening to general readings, a lot of general readings, possibly 2, 4, 6, 8 different inspirational, motivational, psychic readings. And we've got here inner demons and addictions. Wants to fall over on my advice card. So there could be possibly that this Queen of Swords has been getting advice, which this is what it's pointing to from this King of Swords in regards to how to come out of these addictions, this shadow energy, how to move past these inner demons. Alright, so wise people, places and things and rings here in regards to the energy of this reading. Because the people, places and things and rings came out clarifying this King of Swords' energy. So we've got alone in peace. So yeah, they're not working alone. Whoever this King of Swords is not working alone. Because working alone in peace is here in the reverse. They're not working alone, and they're not working in the name of peace neither. So what's the true intention of this King of Swords in the reverse in regards to the messages that this Queen of Swords has received? What's the true intention? Because I feel like it said, like I channeled, someone's number has been marked. Card that fell to the floor. Ascension. They don't really want this ascension. They don't really want you to move forwards because it puts them out of business. But let's clarify that, because I didn't see whether it fell in the upright nor the reverse. So tell me more in regards to the intentions, the true intentions of this King of Swords that's here neither in the upright nor the reverse. What's their true intentions in regards to the transformations of those achieving goals? And it wants to fall over towards my what's the saga energy. So this could just be, all right then, this is what I'm getting. Let's say that there's nothing wrong with this King of Swords. He's doing what he's called to do. I'm gonna say that because this is the reason why I wanted to come back in to clarify. This Queen of Swords is just not picking sense out of nonsense. They're taking every single information. They're not picking what's for them and what's not for them. So if this King of Swords has said that your divine masculine is coming back towards you in XYZ time, this Queen of Swords is taking that as gospel. When if you're listening to, say, let's say a general reading, there's many different energies that's being tapped into and that's being picked up on. Not everything can resonate for one person. So that's why you have to use your discernment and take what resonates and leave the rest. Clarify for me the Parro of the Tarot, because this came out now in the 2 readings for this Queen of Swords, clarifying her energy. So tell me more about the energy of the Parro of the Tarot. What's the Parro of the Tarot for this Queen of Swords here in the reverse? So we've got in the shadow, wants to fall underneath, and I want to say, I want to empath on underneath, achieving goals and ascension. Someone's well within the shadow energy, and look into these energies of motivational speakers, inspirational speakers, to uplift them. But I can't forget, something wants me to remember this card. It's because I can't see it, because I've written it in pen. I've written it in pen, so it's hard to see on the camera. It's even hard for me to see, especially without my glasses on, that I've written it. But again, I'm guided to, like, what's that? And this card says, you not frightened of the Almighty, not of the land, but the one of the night and the moon and the stars and the sea. Same one, blow for the breeze. You not frightened, say, hell a place could have freeze. So that's not a good energy. You understand? Someone, and again, this card clarified the King of Swords. So I'm going to clarify one more time. Tell me more about this energy. Hold on, I didn't even see this card came out. Look, childhood demons. And this was clarifying the Parro of the Tarot. And this Queen of Swords being stuck within a shadow energy in regards to childhood demons. Tell me more about this. Working through problems, new doors is opening. I don't know where that wanted to come, but it's here nevertheless. But it's in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy over you. Not frightened of the Almighty. Not of the Lord, Frozen. You not frightened of the Almighty. Not of the land, not of the land, but of the moon and the night and the sea. You not frightened, say, hell a place could I freeze. You not frightened, say, hell a place could I freeze. Oh, my music is just so intuitive. Working through problems. New doors are opening, but it's in the reverse. So no doors are opening and frozen is in the reverse. Stuck behind that door listening to what motivational, inspirational advice that they have. And I'm hearing right now Groundhog Day, going round and round in circles in order to come back to hear the same advice over and over again of how to get out of this energy of love. But there's a need here to use your own discernment. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Again, this was the same energy for the Divine Feminines as well. I need to use discernment within a situation, mirroring energy. So this is the reason why I feel I've got the time to do a karmic energy, third party energy reading. Because we was all in within this situation at some point, wanting that change, but not knowing where to go. Listening to the wrong advice, set of people, frenemies, which is what come through within the energy of the reading. Time apart. Why is this energy of time apart here? Clarifying this King of Swords. Getting aroused, sex kitten. There's a separation, there's no intimacy. But they're watching though. Whoever it is that you're connected to, Queen of Swords, they're watching you. It says observing, getting evidence and spying. You understand? And that wants to fall on the frozen part. Someone's seeing through. I feel like whosoever this King of Swords is that you're listening to, someone's seeing through them. Someone's observing, getting evidence. You understand? But anyway, I digress. Again, I feel like this is the energy of whoever it is that you're connected to is looking in, or at least that's what this reader's telling you, to see what it is that you're doing during this separation, this time apart. Are you ready? Why is are you ready? Success here. Yeah, that whoever this reader is, or whoever this is that you're listening to, is speaking of a fresh start ahead, saying that whoever this is that's observing you, watching you from a distance, is going to come in towards you with surprises of love and gifts and all of this and all of that fairy tale stuff. But this is reality. So what's actually coming towards the Queen of Swords in the reverse in regards to the connection that they're seeking right now? Answers for, clarity about, confirmation of. What's coming towards the Queen of Swords? 2 cards want to come out. First one, on top of childhood demons, is date nights are needed. And to get yourself grounded and away from so much of being reconnected. And if you are going to put yourself in this energy, then you have to go back to basics. Go back to the beginning. And when I say go back to the beginning, clarifying childhood demons, where it all started from. Maybe alcohol has a part to do with the triggers that's coming about within the connection that's triggering memories of the childhood demons. Maybe there's a night that's needed without alcohol, without any codependencies, without any addictions, without any triggers. Secret phone just wants to come out, and I don't know why or where to go, so let's say, but there could be some kind of energy in regards to some kind of recording that's come about on some kind of secret phone. Someone may have 2 phones or more, and certain information has come out in regards to that. So why is fresh start here? What's the blockage in regards to this fresh start for this Queen of Swords here in the reverse? What's the blockage? Summer warmth and growth. What's the blockage? Betrayal. Snake card wants to come out in the reverse. Someone's not able to get over these betrayals, these triggers of the childhood trauma of demons, these reflections of this paranoid energy. Tell me more about this energy of betrayal. Why is this betrayal here? For this Queen of Swords here in the reverse. And right now I'm just hearing this can be for any energy, anybody that's in a kind of Queen of Swords energy in reverse, that's over listening to too much outside influences, be it tarot readers, motivational speakers, whoever, anybody of that authoritative energy. Alright, so the card that's come through is holiday love, blissful. So something may have happened around the holiday times that cause an imbalance that someone's wanting or feeling guilty about and wants to, I'm hearing, apologize for. Time to unwind with friends. This could have been an energy around friends that kind of just went a little bit too far, that somebody observed through the phones. And now somebody wants to see how you're going to react to what it is that you're seeing through the phones. Are you going to fight fire with fire? An eye for an eye? Or are you going to grow from this and heal? Tell me more about this energy of observing and spying. What's the intention of this energy? Contemplating. This energy is contemplating. They're looking in and they're contemplating. The card that's come through, you already know the answer. So you already know the answer. You've been there too many times to not know what this is. Let's see one more. Family vacations here in the verse. And then you've got drinking problems. You already know the answer. You already know that this person has a drinking problem. it says Queen Bee on the high horse. Has already knocked you off your high horse probably on numerous occasions. Leaving you at a crossroads, stuck. Not knowing what direction that you're needing or wanting to go to. Looking in for a rekindle, but it's a codependency. Rekindles here, but it's falling directly on the drinking problems card. Again, we've got seeking online dating in the reverse. There's a stagnation, mirroring energy for the both of you. What's on the mind and the heart of the person that this Queen of Wands is looking into? What's on the mind of the person, the mind and the heart of the person that this Queen of Swords in the reverse is looking into? Psychic. They could be interested in another psychic reader. If you're not one yourself, they're looking online, seeking online hookups with probably another psychic reader. Tell me more about this energy of this psychic reader in regards to the energy of this reading. What's the energy? Time. Your time or my time. Mine or mine. Boy, you want to judge me for the two cause that me think for me prime time. That's a no crime. So it could be that this person's looking into the same thing like you, Queen of, looking into their healing, looking into getting some form of divinity, some form of clarification, confirmation, solution to the problems. But you're seeing it as something else, is the reason why you're becoming Parro in regards to. But tell me more about the energy. Why is this energy of psychic? Here. And it says insecurities, low self-esteem. Again, it's, and another card's come with it. Yeah, trying to figure out how to move past the insecurities. The card that came through with the chakra energy was jealousy. How to move past these energies that keep on creating these tower moments within life. So not only are you seeking advice through the tarot, so is this person who you're observing, who you're inquiring about through this King of Swords here. So what's the true intention? What's the true intention of the person on the Queen of Swords in the reverse's mind? What's the true intention? I'm hearing not what it is that you want to hear, but what's the true intentions of the person on the Queen of Swords' mind? So what I'm seeing here, two cards has came out. So it says fatal, attraction, and lustful. And then it says better days are ahead. And it's falling right over on my saga. So what's the true intentions of the person on the Queen of Swords' mind in regards to the energy of this reading? Why is this attraction lustful card here? And we've got whose child needs protecting and from who. So it says fatal, lustful, attraction. So possibly this can just be a lustful attraction in regards to a child. Someone wants to keep a close eye on a child. And the only way that they can get in is by having a lustful relationship, hoping for better days. Tell me more about this energy of better days. There could be confusion around children here. And the only way to stop the confusion is if someone has your key to your house, home, car, stalker, shocking attack. Tell me more about this energy or someone has the key to your house, your car, stalker, shocking attack. Multiple options, not fully focused on you. So this divine masculine energy, or whoever it is that you're connected to, Queen of Swords in the reverse, has got multiple options. They're not truly focused on you. They're more focused on better days ahead. But the connection, the commitment that they have with you, it involves a child, and it involves almost the kind of energy like I was picking up in the reading. It's almost like someone's using a child for a weapon here in order to get lustful. That can be you or the masculine. The masculine could be using the fact that you have children to just come in to have sex. Because this is what it is. Lustful is about sex. It's the reason why the tower is falling. Because it's not built on a solid foundation. It's built off of an illusion. So let's see, where does the Queen of Swords in the reverse fit in regards to the energy of whose child needs protecting and from who? Needing to have good intentions. Children are not to be used as a weapon. Claire's law, there could be some violence here, or violence could have been seen in childhood. It wants to fall over on childhood demons. Someone needs to do research in the people that they're connecting to. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. Coming like the Most High drawing me back at 03. So there could have been some kind of ending, and someone's coming back for some kind of reconciliation in fear of this child that someone's needing protecting. Needing to protect, I'm hearing. And only feeling that they can do that by staying in. But I can definitely see that there's some kind of physical violence here that someone's needing to research into, because Claire's law is a background check, a police background check you can do to see if anyone that you're connecting with has had any form of violent behavior, especially in the area of domestic violence. Because this law came into it came in when I believe Claire would have been somebody who suffered the hands of domestic violence. Things probably got too far. I can't remember the whole story, but this is the reason why these background checks can be done. Someone hadn't done enough research. Is the reason why it wants to come in the reverse. If you don't learn now, then now you will go to hell. Hickory dickory, any time could I tell? What's behind that door? So what's on the mind of this masculine in regards to these multiple options? What's the true intention of this masculine in regards to these multiple doors? A few cards want to come out here. And it says here, watch your friends that you keep. Enough of them are liar, and enough of them are thief. And here comes Al Capone. Here comes Al Capone. You have to research the story of Al Capone. Another two cards want to come. I didn't see them. So it says, Tugger man, tugger man, tugger man. What is a tugger man? Gentleman mixed with the bad man. Overall, no godly man. Which came through in the first karmic reading. And we've got here attacks left to right. But they can't touch your soul. They can't touch your center, but they did. At least that's what they're trying to do. Well, at least that's not what they're trying to do. Let me not say that, because I forgot the card I was clarifying. It says multiple options not fully focused on you. And the reason why is because their focus is outside of you. It's almost like they've already got to your soul. They've already got to your center part. They're now looking at, they want a prowl for another vessel, for another soul. It's the intention. So it says heading your way, jumping in your car or bike or train, but whatever it is, this energy, Tugger man's coming towards you real fast. Rekindle. Stalker alert. Now for some reason, Queen of Swords in the reverse, I don't feel like it's you that this masculine's heading towards real fast. I don't feel like it's you that the focus is on. And this is the misinformation that you've been getting from whatever readings or the sites you've been on. This masculine, here it says, multiple options not fully focused on you. What this Tugger man is actually focused on, this godly man, is no longer being in this energy of trying to attack people from left to right and trying to affect their soul. They're now stalking another. And they're heading in that direction really fast. Clarify for me this energy. Where is it that this Togger man is heading to? Spirit helps from above, another direction. With what, Spirit? I'm hearing calling in your soulmate. And this is the raw truth of what's happening here. That's not being expressed. It says autumn turning over a new leaf. No longer wants to be the energy that you know him to be. In that Claire's Law energy is why Claire's Law came in the reverse. There may have been some kind of, I'm hearing Al Capone. I was going to say the Claire's Law energy of domestic violence. But then I'm hearing Al Capone. So this can be, it could be a real, listen, what is a Togger man? Gentleman mixed with the bad man. But overall, there's godliness within. There's a change that wants to come about. But this Togger man is stalking another energy. They've got their sights over here, looking at better days. But maybe someone just doesn't want to hear their excuses. Watch your friends that you keep. Enough of them are liars and enough of them are thief. Someone just doesn't want to hear their excuses. Tell me more about this energy of what's behind this door that this Togger man has interest in regards to this energy of heading your way fast. With help from spirit. Somebody where they've had a lustful experience with and been caught up already. We've got the caught up card here, and it's falling directly over the lustful card. Over the stalker alert also is what I'm seeing peeping through. So how is this connected to the energy of stalker alert? It says chained and can't breathe, or chained and can't break free. So I feel like now this is how the person who you're connecting to is feeling right now in regards to the connection between the both of you. Chained and can't break free. The card that wants to come through in the reverse is letting go of the past mistakes. They can't let go because you're holding on so tight. So it's like a loveless energy that's going on here. It's just based off of lust. It's not based off a solid foundation. And the more you hold on to something that's serving no purpose, is the more you're going to be in this kind of stagnation energy, is what I want to say. And more so, you would know how it resonates within your situation. The heaviness, the burdenness of it all, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the worry, the jealousy, the winning at all costs, the fussing and the fighting is all going to be going on. Because when you love somebody, I heard this today on a live, when you love somebody, you let them go. If it's meant to be, it will be. What's for you can't pass you. But you holding on to somebody and trying to control their strings, especially with a child, you're not loving yourself first. And no one in the situation is going to be able to love themselves first, or anybody, you understand, because they're going to feel depleted and burnt out. Look, longing for you. This masculine is longing for somebody who doesn't want to hear their excuses because of the manipulation that's gone on between you lot's connection. So what's the energy of the person that this Togger man is showing interest in, where there may be no communication? Yeah, there's two secret phones. This is definitely a third party to your energy. And I'm hearing done out here. A situation is done out here. What's the energy of the other person in regards to the energy of this reading? Which to me feels like the divine feminine energy. What's this energy? What's the divine feminine's energy in regards to this energy of this reading? Feeling towards this situation. If that makes sense. But the Most High understands. Yeah, look, ruthless, judgmental, and absent father. And it wants to fall over the saga. And if it was me speaking here, I would say you need to sort out your home, your relationship with your children first, and don't allow anyone to manipulate you and pull your strings. And definitely don't definitely drag anybody else into your saga. Is the card that wanted to come out next. Bottom of that deck though is, look, mother figure pregnancy. What's the saga around this ruthless, judgmental, absent father, which came through it in the other reading? So I'm not going to pull too much, unless it's a different energy. Could be tapping into a whole different group here. Think me I gonna make a target me in me home. Me is a girl, me what they say, me down. Me is a girl, me not frightened, move alone. So this is that stalker energy. Someone's stalking a situation here. Tell me more about this energy of this ruthless, judgment, absent father. Save yourself, ruthless, absent, judgmental father. And you save your soul, because right now you're in the reverse. You're feeling depleted. And I feel like this is the masculine's energy. Another card fell to the ground and it says mind over matter. This is mind over matter. You understand? And this is now I'm talking to the divine masculine. I feel like this Queen of Swords is only holding this energy over you because they can. Because while you're allowing them to, we've all got a trace. You don't have to be nowhere you don't want to be. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's laws out here. Claire's laws here already, which is protecting the feminine energy. You understand? But there's also laws out here for absent fathers. For fathers that want to be a part of their child's life and can't because of manipulation and puppeteering over here. You understand? But I feel like there's an energy of just lustfulness anyway. Get it where you can, kind of an energy. Divine masculines. Healing is needing to be done. And that's the game. That's that back and forward energy that I picked up into in my channeling message of the first karmic reading. So what's being seen on these two secret phones? Alpha, female. Me tell the whole of them me are more man than them. It could be that you've heard or seen some kind of message, text message, song, picture of an alpha female doing their thing. Stay far from trouble if you can. Stay far from trouble if you can. You understand? Love yourself first. Here in the reverse. Why is that here? This is the masculine's energy now. That's chained and can't break free. Can't show love to themselves. Feeling depleted because of manipulation from this Queen of Swords. From your energy, Queen of Swords in the reverse. It says, don't come for me unless I send for you. Chatty chatty. Montamasi. So this masculine can be in a lot of conflict. Gossiping a lot in that kind of an energy. Speaking of just out of character kind of things about themselves and about others. In a lot of gossip, a lot of spying kind of energy. All of that kind of stuff that's showing a lack of love for self. You understand? Because someone's coming for them and they didn't send for them. Which also came through in the previous reading. It says, hickory dickory. Only time could I tell. What are for the lessons that you learned another well? If you don't learn no, then you will go to hell. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. Could be a friend energy. Some kind of mix up and blend I'm hearing. Generational wealth, it could be a relative. Generational wealth. Birthrights, inheritance, gifts. Building businesses and foundations. It's blocking this person's creativity. Teach with your last mistake and not your first. Someone's going backwards is what I'm hearing. Someone's going backwards. Card on the ground. It's not me, it's you. How can you bring peace to where there's no peace? Is how this divine masculine is feeling. Is why there's no love. Is why there's this getting caught up in different situations because they feel chained in the situation and can't break free. This Queen of Swords has got the reins too hard. It's on too tight over this divine masculine. And if you hold on something too tight, it's going to break free anyway. And once it breaks free like a stallion, there's no looking back. Catch me if you can, is what this divine masculine is saying to you. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Catch me if you can. It's not me, it's you. You bring no peace to this situation. And right now I'm on a mission of peace, is what this divine masculine is saying. Regardless. And on that note,